Next week, Cash announces to Eden that he will be leaving Summer Bay the very next day, having heard that the remote town he's moving to is in desperate need of their new cop. Eden later comments to Levi that she's not sure Cash leaving town whilst he's still grieving for Felicity, Jackie Purvis, is a good idea, but she knows that she doesn't get a say anymore. Levi tells Eden that she needs to tell Cash how she really feels, one last time, before he leaves for good. Eden and Cash later have a farewell coffee at Salt, but she feels unable to ask him to stay, knowing that he'll be living his dream. She'd do anything to have Cash stay, Stephanie Panazzo told Aussie Magazine TV Week. But she also knows how stubborn and determined Cash is. After watching Eden say a tearful goodbye to Cash, Levi follows Cash outside and finds him overlooking the beach deep in thought. Levi points out the obvious: if Cash is so adamant on leaving, then why isn't he at home packing rather than staring out to sea? He advises Cash to think very carefully as to whether this is what he truly wants. Meanwhile, Eden is perked up when Tim calls by Salt to check on her, after hearing she'd had a rough day. He offers to walk her home, and the pair can't help but partake in a bit of flirty banter. Inviting Tim inside for a beer, Eden confirms that she's had a bad day, but doesn't want to talk about it. Instead, she pulls Tim in for a kiss. Whilst Remy is happy to see that Eden has moved on from Cash, when he later returns home to find her making out with Tim on the sofa, he's less than impressed when Eden awkwardly reveals that he's Abby's counselor. Remy asks Eden whether she really feels okay about that, and wonders whether this is just a rebound reaction to Cash leaving. As Kirby comes home to find the two arguing, Eden storms out, telling Remy that she doesn't want to talk about it. Eden's mood doesn't improve when the first person she bumps into is Cash, who declares that he's having second thoughts about leaving town, and wants to know how she'd feel if he stuck around. Eden's fed up by this point, accusing Cash of messing her around, and retorts that she really couldn't care less anymore whether he stays or goes, he'll do what he wants anyway despite what she thinks. Whilst Cash mulls things over, Eden defies Remy's judgment and decides to invite Tim over to carry on where they left off. Remy takes Tim's arrival as his cue to leave, and as Tim asks whether they're really doing this, Eden leads him to her bedroom. Tim is kind, considerate and really cares about her, Stephanie adds. So she seeks out a carefree, fun, and very sexy fling. But will it all end in tears when Abby inevitably finds out?